Hello everyone and welcome to one of the most anticipated segments of the Miss Globe 2025, and that is of course the finals of the head-to-head challenge. For the past couple of weeks, our ladies have been super generous sharing with us their stories, their intellect, and listening to one another as well while they share their messages. Well, tonight, after racing to the top of their respective groups, we are very proud to present to you our top 14 delegates for this year's edition of the Head-to-Head Challenge. So congratulations, ladies, you officially made it. This is the last round. This is a very important moment. Yes, round of applause. This is a very special moment, and of course, for this very difficult task, we have selected a very prestigious panel of judges that will be scoring you tonight, and that I will have the honor to introduce right away. Let us begin with Maureen Montaigne, our Miss Globe 2021 and co-host of the Miss Globe 2025. Give it up for her. We have Drita Ziri, our Miss Earth 2023 and co-host of the Miss Globe finals this year. Diana Moreno, the Miss Globe 2024 from Colombia. Cade Lachner, CEO of Emma Sabal Luxury Couture brand. And last but not least, we have Maggie Ulmer, our international fashion model and fashion brand manager. Best of luck to our panel of judges. You have a very important task tonight, so good luck with that. All right, ladies, so for this particular round, we do have a couple of changes when it comes to the format of the head-to-head challenge, so I'll go ahead and explain to everyone watching us right now. So we will have 2 rounds in this particular segment. Every single one of you will have the opportunity to start to present a 1-minute speech. So you get to talk about anything that is close to your heart, any cause, advocacy, whatever message you want to put out there. Right after that, immediately after, you will receive a question coming from our panel of judges. 1 question, and you will also address yourself to them as you answer it. You can use it for anything that you'd like, inspire, influence, or simply just speak with purpose. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, let us begin the 1-minute speech with Miss Cuba.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Chang, and my mission in life is to help as many people as I can, to inspire them and to remind them that even if life gets hard, even if it's painful, you can always stand up stronger. I know what it's like to be in a wheelchair and have people doubt in you and say that you can't stand up. But when I was little, I had big dreams. And even though I was that girl in that wheelchair, I worked very hard. I was very disciplined, and I was able to stand up and even became a professional athlete in the most difficult and most popular sports in America. And thanks to that, I was an ambassador on a global scale where I had the opportunity to help people in need. And that's what I would love to continue doing. But I also think that it is a queen's true duty to unite and not divide. And with my multicultural background, this comes natural to me. So I am ready to bring everyone together to continue helping everyone that I can all over the world. Thank you, and thank you, Albania, for being so wonderful.
Thank you very much. Now let us proceed with Miss Czech Republic.
Hi, my name is Nicoleta Domjane, and I would like to speak about women empowerment. Why? Because I was in a dance group and I like to help people. I like to be the one that is the kind one, that is the confident one, but not in a way that is like too much. I had a charity project in Czech Republic, which wasn't as any other charity, because I had dance group for a year now. And I had ladies or young women from age 6 to 14. And the main thing about our lessons were make them feel good, make them feel loved, make them feel kind to each other, to have something similar, what we want to share with each other. And as a young woman, I wasn't always so sure about myself. And I'm glad that my parents encouraged me to go, go, go. Do what you want to do, be what you want to be. And I would like to share this message to everyone who doesn't think that they are good enough. To go, do what you want to do, and get your target. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice. Now let's hear from Miss China.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhao Ruiyao. I come from China and I want to tell us your life is not white or black, it's more colorful. Actually in my daily life, I was a tomboy. I like hip hop, I like playing basketball, I like wear oversized clothes. But now I'm here to be more elegant, more lady, to find another myself. So I think maybe some people lose themselves in the daily life. They do the same things. They wake up, they go to the work, and they take care of their baby. And after work, they have the dinner. They go to sleep, and day by day, yes. So maybe someone has the hobby or the talent before, but now they haven't. My mom and my dad, I think, is the best mom and dad in the world. But their life is in order for me, not in order for themselves. So I just tell them, just do what you want to do, and try your best. Don't regret, because your life is once again. It's not can repeat. Yeah. So I think try what you do. You want to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now Miss Belgium.
Hello everyone, my name is Jolien Pede and I represent Belgium. For several years I speak about thrivability. I believe when we go beyond sustainability by bringing the people and the planet together, and that's why I take actions for the climate. I did cleanups, I did tree planting, but I also went to schools to educate the youth. To tell them that even the little things can make a very big impact, but that's not the only thing. On the other hand, you have the people, and I started an online campaign, Unapologetically Me, that basically means being yourself without holding back. And I think everybody, and myself, experienced it too, has to face prejudgments. I was told that I'm a blonde, stupid girl and I'm not smart enough. But look at me now, I'm sitting here with all of you and I'm speaking. And I want to tell others that you need to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, others will believe in you. And I believe when we bring the people and the planet together that we will truly thrive. Thank you.
Give it up for our very smart Miss Belgium. And now Miss Indonesia.
Good evening, Louis.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, judges. I am Della Denia. I'm from Indonesia, and I represent beloved my country and with purpose. So, I grew up in a small village, starting from nothing, and I met the advocacy. It's called Della in Action. Means that I help the orphans to have like better education, and also to help them to get the better life. And we can teaching each other with other friends and joining us, like helping with the orphanage. And through that, education is really important in my country or in anywhere, especially for orphanage, to have like really nice life, nice education to achieve their dreams. And I know like for the orphanage, they have like a big dreams to achieve. And for me, the Miss Club is not just a beauty or appearance, but beauty is a kindness, and beauty is we can helping each other. And I would like to like continue for my advocacy helping with the orphanage situation in my country, because I think it's really like helping is really just through the kindness is really good to helping them to achieve their dreams. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you. All right, our Miss USA.
Good evening, judges. My name is Sam Sorelli, and I'm honored to represent the USA. Growing up in the US as the daughter of Albanian immigrants, I watched my parents make endless sacrifices to give me and my siblings a better life and opportunities that they never had growing up. They wanted me to live a life with purpose and to never give up on my dreams, which is why I'm here today. And it's also why I've made it my purpose to fight human trafficking, which is an issue affecting millions of people across the globe. I've created a bilingual anti-trafficking program for high school students that's actually saved lives. I've hosted various virtual events, and have spoken across the country and collaborated with nonprofits across the globe to make an impact and to make sure that every single person lives with freedom and with dignity. I've done this work just as Sam. I've done this work as Miss Globe USA, and I'd be honored to continue this work as the next Miss Globe. I'm not standing here today making empty promises of what I would do if I had the honor of being the next Miss Globe. I'm here living proof of what it means to actually have done the work. I truly believe that when women use their voice and use it for change, they inspire other women to use their voices as well and make the world a better place. Thank you so much, and I'm honored to be here today with these beautiful women. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we have Miss Thailand.
Hello, Globe. My name is Chayatanu Saratat. You may call me Aim. I am the Miss Globe Thailand. Joining Pageantry has given me voice to many issues and fighting for many groups of people. But there is one silent battle that I have been doing for so long, 5 years, and nobody knows it, which is fighting with depression. I was cyberbullied because I was the first runner-up of my previous pageant, and it added the cost to my condition. So I tried this again because I want to heal and I want to know that I'm capable of doing so much more than the disease or so much more than what people judge the people with the issues. I wish that the Miss Globe could be the light for those who suffer the same cause as me. And I am the example of those who try my best to stand up every day and to do my best, because to learn the beauty of life, you need to be there longer enough to see it. There is one thing that I want. That is the victory that I'm still alive and doing whatever I could find that's meaningful to me. Because what shapes us is not fear, it's not our disease, it's maybe a part of me, but it's not all of me. And I wish that this will raise the awareness of mental health issue, because before you tell any person to love themselves, you need to open the heart to them. And this is what society needs the most, a chance to those with mental health issues. Not just the preference word of mental health awareness, we need to solve the issues. And I wish to be that person to spread awareness and to spread inspiration and to be the symbol of light to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that we can all agree that your Miss Globe family is always here for you, and we're so proud of you. All right, so we are officially done with the first half of the contestants. Let us meet the second batch. So let us continue with Miss New Zealand.
Hello Globe and hello judges. My name is Lucretia Bradley and I'm representing the beautiful country of New Zealand. What is the most important thing in the world? He tangata, he tangata, he tangata. It is the people, the people, the people. I believe that I'm sitting here today not because of myself, but as a collective. All the people that I've met throughout my journey have made a mark on my life. I never thought I'd be here, but here I am now. And I think about the beautiful time I've had in Albania. I would have never thought I would ever have a chance to do this at all. And one of the very special moments while being on tour, a random couple came up to me and gifted me a bunch of roses. And I was so heartfelt. I thought to myself, they noticed me? They're like, Zealandia, Zealandia. And I just thought, really? These people that are all the way in Albania, they recognize me and they know me, out of 54 girls. And that was at the time that I wasn't feeling too good. I was feeling a little bit timid. But after that, I was happy and I was ready for the semi-finals. And I think to myself, it really is the people that make the magic. If we didn't have the crowd, then we wouldn't have all of the amazing atmosphere. And I just wanted to thank everyone that's listening to every single one of these girls, because we all do matter. And no matter who wins the crown, I already think that we're all winners in the heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautifully said. And now we have Miss Australia.
Hello everyone, my name is Claire Rossier and I am representing Australia. My advocacy is sustainability in the fashion industry. I love fashion, it is my everything, is my life, it is my purpose. And I studied a Bachelor's of Design, Creative Direction and Styling. But unfortunately, the industry is very unsustainable. It is one of the top polluters, as one of you will know. But I really want to be a good influence and show not only young girls, but everyone that fashion can be sustainable. And so while I've been here, but also in my everyday life, I have actually worn only secondhand items or ethically sourced clothing. So it's really important to me to live my purpose and live my advocacy, because otherwise you're a phony. You're not standing up and showing people that you can prove that it is easy to be sustainable within the fashion industry. But it is also fun, it's creative, it can show who you really are on the inside, as I believe it is a true reflection of the person you are within. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now it's your time, Miss Philippines.
Mabuhay, everybody. My name is Annabelle May McDonald, and I'm from the Philippines. And while I might find myself in Tirana, I really feel over the course of the 2 weeks, I never really left home. Whether it's an endless night of ballet dancing or the simple joy of sharing a birek with my sisters, I feel like Albanians and Filipinos really share a great sense of community. And that's why I've really found a home over here. And I've learned that by spending so much time with all these amazing women, at the end of the day, no matter what corner of the globe you're from, we all are the same, and we all just want to be seen, heard, and loved. But unfortunately, for some people, including me 10 years ago, it's harder to be that way. I was thrown into the deep end of poverty, and it shocked me to find that while it's seen as a universal pleasure or right to enjoy human rights as a child and survive on a day-to-day basis, that's not the case. Sometimes there is no social or safety net, economic safety net, to uplift children living in poverty and squalor. And I was lucky enough to have a great sense of community to support me in that challenging chapter of my life. However, that might not be the case for all of us. And so whether you're from Manila or you're from Tirana, we can do so much more for our children, and you can check out your local or national Save the Children office. It's an international organization present in 100 countries, and we tackle so many intersectional issues when it comes to children's rights. We are for and with children. We include children in discussions, in policy making, and problem solving, and that's something that made me feel so seen and heard, and that's why I've been a passionate advocate since 2022. Of course, whether it be climate injustice that makes kids living in the third world countries more at risk to these disasters, or whether it be patriarchal societies that allow abusive parenting against their own daughters to continue, or whether it's governments that prey upon our people, that rob us and rob our children of the futures that we deserve, that they deserve. We can all do so much for our children together, because most of all, our children deserve to be seen, heard, and loved. Thank you. Mabuhay.
Beautifully said. Now, Miss Eritrea.
Hello, everyone. As Oprah Winfrey once said, what I know for sure is that love is the most powerful force for change, and I truly believe in that one. My name is Mikal Tesfai, and I'm here representing the proud nation of Eritrea. My advocacy basically revolves around this, which is love. So, coming from a country, Eritrea, which is in the continent of Africa, where everything is considered as a taboo, having kids who have autism is also considered as a taboo. Parents who have autistic kids are not considered to be part of the society. They're even neglected, and they even face a lot of mental abuse. So I'm here to use this stage, to use this platform of the Miss Globe to be a voice for these families. I want them to be seen, I want them to be heard. It's not only about winning the crown, and it's not only about having the sash, because the sash and the crown only goes with you for 1 year. After that, what did you do as the reigning queen? What's the legacy? Did you leave your legacy? Did you leave your marks? So I'm here to raise my voice and raise awareness for those families, to be a sound, to be a voice for them, because they're just heroes who are suffering in silence. They're not considered in societies as part of the societies. If they have kids who are autistic, they're mostly neglected, which is like causing the parents to even hate their kids, their children. They feel like their kids are burdens to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, Miss Malaysia.
Prashadite Globe and Salam Sejahtera. Hi, my dear judges. I'm Pratibha K, your Miss Globe Malaysia 2025. I'm a pianist since the age of 6, and I'm someone who loves creating art. I'm also a volunteer teacher, teaching arts and music since 2022 at refugee schools and also orphanage. And as such of a person, I would like to speak about creative education today, the importance of creative education. For me, creative education is not only about teaching, but it's also about giving the platform for the youth, for the kids, to broaden their imagination. And as such, I've had the privilege of setting up my own non-profit initiative called Project Dandelion, where our purpose is to spread kindness, just like how a dandelion spreads its seeds. And in this Project Dandelion, through our first project, I've had the chance to include the kids from the orphanage where I teach, for them to give a platform to explore their own creativity through arts. And I've seen how it has changed their moment in that such short moment. I saw how it made them so overjoyed, how much they enjoyed doing that. And after that, as I went back to teach them, I saw how positively it has changed them. And as such, I truly believe that art and music has the power to change someone's life. I would like to once again bring light to this, and I'm just so thankful that the Miss Globe organization has given us a platform to, preach for what we support, the causes that we support. And as for the viewers who are watching this as well, I really hope that you can involve your kids or any youth that you know around in art and music, and you will see the power that it has to change their life. You will see the magic of it, I promise you, because as someone who had been practicing that since a very young age, it has positively impacted my life in many ways. And I believe that when you give the kids the right tools to create art and music, it's not only nurturing their talent, but it's also giving them the platform to paint a better and brighter world. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Luxembourg.
Thank you. Hello, judges, and hello, Globe. My name is Sasha Verhoef, and I represent Luxembourg. Today, I want to talk to you about mental health, which is my advocacy, and it's a cause that is really close to my heart. Because as a teen, I've struggled with depressions myself, unfortunately. Because of this, I know how important it is to talk to other people about your feelings and to open up. So therefore, I want to encourage other people to talk about their feelings and to open up and to start open conversations with each other. I encourage all of you to be kind and to talk to your friends and ask them how they are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And last but not least, Miss England.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Elaine Wagstaff, proudly representing England. I am an entrepreneur and the founder of the W Couture London. It's a brand that turned into a community of empowerment, self-care, and supporting women. I also volunteer for a charity in England called HWell, who also believes in empowering and supporting others. And I have been doing this work for a good few years now, and my mission is simple: to be able to remind everyone that with self-belief, compassion, and resilience, you truly rise, and when you rise, you lift others around you. And that is what true empowerment is all about. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, ladies, that officially concludes the first segment of the finals of the head-to-head challenge. That wasn't that bad. It was easy, right? All right. We have so many beautiful and clever girls. So I'm sure that the judges are struggling right now to score accordingly. But precisely to help them, we are moving to the second round of the challenge, where the judges will get to ask you, every single one of you, a question. So without further ado, let us begin. And that will be, of course, with Miss Cuba. And the judge that will be asking your question will be Maureen Montaigne.
Hello, Miss Cuba. How are you? I'm very good, and you?
Very
Loving my
good.
time here.
Perfect. Your question is, what is the biggest problem facing your generation, and what can we do to fix it?
So many problems that my generation is facing right now, but one that I think is very or most challenging is that we face problems with depression because we use technology very often. I can say that the past few years I got a lot of anxiety, and you know, I thought that because, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I definitely think that using too much technology is getting a lot of people more mental health and health problems in general, but I think we just have to be more active, enjoy more nature, and just be ourselves and have hobbies, because if we do that, we will connect with each other more and maybe be healthier and happier in general. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Miss Czech Republic, your question will be coming from Miss Drita Ziri.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations to everyone first for making it this far. So, Miss Czech Republic, if you could change one thing in your town or country, what would it be and why?
If I could change one thing in my country, it would probably be to get more kids into sports and like activities that brings up joy, brings up something that's like, if I was dancing competitively, and I believe that it gets you discipline, it gets you friends, it can also give you joy. And I think if you're home alone on your computer, you have maybe friends, but like on the internet, and it's not like the human contact. So I believe that that should be in my country and in every country the thing that we want for our children, to be involved in the groups, to be happy, to make friends. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let us proceed with Miss China, and your question is coming from Diana Moreno, our reigning queen.
Hi, Miss China. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, that is good. So my question is, what can you offer as a Miss Globe winner?
If I am the Miss Globe winner,
Yes.
Actually, I won't answer this question very perfect and pretty, but to be honest, I just want to follow the team, the Miss Globe. Yes, because this team has a long history to do the well things for the world, to do something for the woman power. So actually, I am young. I'm just 21 years old, and I think I need to follow the team to learn more power and learn and study how to help each other. If one day I can do it by myself, I think I will be proud of myself. Yes, thank you.
That's a good take. Now, Miss Belgium, your question is coming from Mr. Cade Lachner.
Good evening, Miss Belgium.
Hello, good evening.
This is your question. What do you believe is the biggest challenge facing young women today, and how do you propose addressing it?
Thank you for your question. I think one of the biggest problems we are facing, and especially as a woman, is the being perfect. I think we all have the image of social media and the people around us to be perfect, and I think we need to learn that being yourself is enough, and only you can be yourself. So even if you're maybe not typical in the usual stereotype, you are still enough, and if you are being you, you are good enough. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Belgium. Now, Miss Indonesia, your question is coming from Miss Maggie Ulmer.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Great. So your question is going to be, what is something you have learned about people that has changed the way that you see the world?
Thank you for the question. For me, I learn with my experience. I also accept the criticism that I can learn from the people. So every single criticism, I can be like positive. I can be like learning fast. And I'm just gonna be myself, and I can be around with the other people. I accept with any experience with other people, sharing our thought, sharing our experience, and also sharing with everything that people also can learn from me too. We can inspire with each other, and we can also just be yourself. I think the point is just I want just be myself, and then people also can be their self, and it just prove that you can be yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Miss USA, your question is coming from Maureen.
How are you, Miss USA?
I'm doing amazing, and you look beautiful tonight, as always.
Thank you, as do you. Your question for tonight is, would you rather be president of a nation or the first lady of a nation, and why?
I'd rather be president of the nation. First of all, in the United States, we still have yet to have a female president. So I definitely think it's time that we have a female president, because I truly believe that women make exceptional leaders. We're able to work with people from all different walks of life. We're able to multitask, and we also bring people together. I think it's incredibly important as a president and as the leader of a nation to be a good example for others on what it means to be respectful, be kind, and to also care for the people that you represent. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Thailand, your question is coming from Drita.
Sawadika, Thailand. How are
Sawadee ka,
you?
Drita.
Okay, your question is, what does being a role model mean to you, and how do you try to be one in your community?
I'm sorry, could you speak louder, please?
Yes. What does being a role model mean to you, and how do you be one in your community?
For me, a role model is like a compass in life. It shows us what we want to be, what we want to do, and moreover, it shows us that it's not only how we should be, but who we are happy to be. So a role model is someone that should be inspirational, that should spread encouragement, empower, and help make an impact in the society. It doesn't matter how much the impact or how big it is. It could be to one people, because if you can change one people's life, you change their whole world. You don't need to change 100 or 1,000, but if you could do it, of course, with the help of the Miss Globe organization, that would be more impossible. So for me, to be a role model, as I speak earlier, I would like to be a role model in my story about fighting with depression, and I would like to use the crowd, if I am to be the winner, to present that I get through everything and stand here in the place that nobody else believed I could. So if they see me, they will know that they can do the impossible too. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much, ladies. Now, let's hear from the other side. We have Miss New Zealand, and your question is coming from our reigning queen, Diana.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm excited. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So, your question is, how do you think beauty pageants like the Miss Globe can make a real difference in the society?
Thank you so much for that question. Well, I believe that so far on my journey, it really has made a beautiful impact on my life. I think that every woman should just try to do a beauty pageant. I think that it helps you feel almost more feminine in yourself and the way that you dress and hold yourself. Think about the posture, you know, the way that you hold yourself is a complete reflection of how you view yourself. And I think that's a really important thing for even young girls to learn. As a preschool teacher, I like to nurture young minds. And one thing that I teach these children is that they have so much potential. And I think that's also a reflection on all of these ladies here today. We all have so much potential. And for the ones that are considering doing beauty pageantry, they have that potential as well. But you are the one that holds the power for that. So sometimes you just have to get the key and unlock the door. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Australia, your question is coming from Mr. Cade.
Good evening, Miss Australia.
Hello.
This is your question. If you were crowned here today, what would be your first project as the Miss Globe, and how would you execute it?
So my advocacy, as I said before, is fashion and sustainability. If I was to be crowned the next Miss Globe, I would continue this journey. In my everyday life, I go thrifting, I go op shopping, but I also share this online on social media with my online series of my Trash to Fashion, where I show people how to go thrifting, how to flip clothes, repurpose them. But I've also gone into my local community with girl guides and schools and taught young kids the importance of fashion and sustainability, but also that learning a new skill, maybe in sewing, can create longevity with your clothing. And so if I was to be crowned the next Miss Globe, I'd love to have the honor to spread even more awareness and share my passion with the world. Thank you.
Very good. And now, Miss Philippines, your question is coming from Miss Maggie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So your question is going to be, if you could teach others one thing about disagreeing respectfully, what would it be?
Respectfully, I would definitely teach them that arguments need not be or need not mean that you're on the opposite side of the spectrum, but rather arguments, whether they agree or disagree, just simply mean that we have different means of attaining the same solution. We're not enemies. We're not at odds with each other, but we're all working together towards a better society. And a difference of opinions is just a reflection of a difference in a solution. So having that grace and giving your friend or your neighbor perhaps that grace as well to allow discourse and argumentation without any apathy, without any judgment, without any racism in the mix. We can all respectfully agree to disagree. Thank you.
Very good. Now, Miss ERITREA, your question is coming from Maureen.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. Your question tonight is, do you believe that AI is a positive or negative tool for Gen Z students?
I can't say it's affecting the Gen Z in a positive or in a negative, because it has both sides. To see the negative, let's start with the positive. The positive side is it makes you explore things which you can never explore, like through researching in books and, you know, trying to communicate. It makes things easier for you. Instead of like running through a shelf of books, you can just Google it and you can find the information that you're seeking. But in the negative side, AI is like weakening the intelligence of human beings. They basically depend on it to even make a schedule about their day, which is making them, you know, like be isolated from being a human being. What makes us human beings is communicating, interacting with people, sharing ideas, emotions. But AI is just is just something with emotion, without emotions. So like communicating with that thing somehow like weakens your intelligence and makes you like a disabled person. You have your brains, you're like fully as a human being, but still you're disabled in your head. So your base becomes on AI for everything, for even the smallest details in your life, which is not okay. So to conclude, it has both the positive and negative impacts on the Gen Z generation. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's proceed with Miss Malaysia, and your question is coming from Rita.
How are you?
I'm good, Rita. How are you?
So, in a society that is filled with stereotypes and pressures people to fit in those, how do you stay true to yourself?
Thank you for the question. How do I stay true to myself is by reminding myself every day of my purpose in this world, and also by reminding myself not to be affected by any of the negativity that's surrounding me. People stereotyping things, I wouldn't let it affect me. I will always be grounded, remind myself of my purpose, and I would try to educate the people around me as well the importance of doing so that many people in this world might not have to face the same thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Luxembourg, your question is coming from our reigning queen, Diana.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
Very good, thank you. So, your question is, what is the message you want to share with the world, and how will you use the Miss Globe platform to spread it?
Thank you for the question. I think one thing that I would want to bring to the world as a message is to be able to improve mental health. I share already on my platform tips on how to improve mental health. I find this really important, and I believe that we can all do this together. I share tips like doing mindfulness and meditation, and it has helped me so much. So I really want to share these tips with everyone. And yeah, I just really wish that upon everybody. So yes, in that way.
All right, and now Miss England, your question is coming from Mr. Kate.
Hello, Miss England.
Good evening.
How do you define beauty in today's world, and how would you use your platform to influence that definition?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Beauty can mean different things to others, and true beauty starts from within. And it really starts with the work within you. And beauty is not whatsoever on the outside, because what's within shines on the outside. So as a founder of the W Couture London, I have been sharing messages that healthy mind and being kind really goes far in life. It really unites us all together, and it really rises us and helps us, uplifts people around us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And ladies, that is officially a wrap on the 2 segments of the head-to-head challenge, the finals of the challenge. So please give yourself a very warm round of applause. Now, of course, you know that traditionally we are here, we have our panel of judges, they're taking notes, writing down the scores, which normally means that we will have a winner tonight. However, the Miss Globe really wants to make this special for all of you, and we want to keep you on the edge of your seats watching from back home as well. So for this year, the Miss Globe has prepared a surprise. We are doing things a little bit differently. The winner of the head-to-head challenge will be announced during the final telecast of the Miss Globe 2025, which of course will take place on October 15th at the Palace of Congress, live from Tirana. Now, this is also a great opportunity for those of you watching us from home to get involved and support your favorite delegate. Our judges will be scoring our delegates, and a percentage of their scoring will determine the winner of the challenge. However, for those of you who are voting from home, you also have the power to support the ladies that you would like to see win and help them win the title of the head-to-head challenge. How can you do so? Well, simply go on the website www.themissglobe.com and cast your vote for your favorite delegates. Starting from today up until finals, all of your votes for the delegates in this particular round will be going towards the sash of the head-to-head challenge winner. So please go ahead and cast your votes. I mean, I think that we can all agree, ladies, for the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, we've been experiencing the beauty of Albania. We've been to the mountains, we've been to the city, we've been to the sea, towns, roads, little bit of curbs, ups and downs, right? So I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, these ladies have really put in the work and they deserve the support. So please do show up for them and send them some love through the voting. And of course, to our viewers watching from home, thank you from the bottom of our hearts as well for staying with us until the end and giving some of your time and appreciation to our delegates. Remember, tune in for the finals of the Miss Globe 2025 on October 15th, live from Tirana. We'll see you there. It's a date. All right? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that is a wrap.